Hello, my name is Ezekiel Garcia here at 2016 Phoenix Comicon for GuffandStuff.net. I'm here with Brandon, and he's about to show us his new game called Geo. Tell us more about it, Brandon.
Hey there, great to be here. My name is Brandon, as you already know. This is Geo. It is an 8-bit physics-based puzzle game for mobile devices. So Android, iOS, Windows Phone, you name it, and it's there for it. 99 cents. Basically, use taps and swipes to get these red objects into the green goals. Here we go. Over 100 levels, cheats, themes to unlock, and tons of fun.
And how long have you guys been working on this game? How long has it been?
The game was in development for about a year and a half. I just got it into the App Store. iTunes was a lot of fun trying to figure all of that out. And that was earlier this year in January. So it's been out for a minute.
And what kind of engine did you guys use for this? Because I noticed that it's very involved in terms of like physics. That's pretty much the key mechanic with this game. So what kind of engines, what kind of physics engines have you guys been using when you made this game?
Well, this game was actually developed in an engine called Unity. It's actually very popular amongst game developers nowadays. Has a lot of the physics already in place, so if you have an idea of how you want the game to work, it does a lot of the grunt work or the groundwork for you.
All right, and you said there were over 100 puzzles in this game so far. And are you planning on expanding upon that? Are you planning to make more add-ons and all that good stuff for this game?
The game is complete. However, I do plan on adding a little bit more to it. Not so much to the levels per se. There's 100 levels and 10 bonus levels that can be unlocked. The things that I'm going to be adding into the game are modes and making it a little bit more competitive. I have high scores actually planned for later this month, a global leaderboard, so that you can compete with anyone playing the game, basically.
And with you said you're trying to get this on iTunes, and it seemed like you're trying, it seemed like a bit of a challenge just to get it on there. Just describe real quickly, what you had to go through just so you can get this released on iTunes.
Absolutely. So the process for getting games onto different marketplaces is going to differ. Google Play or Android's marketplace is actually very, very welcoming to video games. They just love to see creators get their apps on there. iTunes is very similar in that nature, but because their market is so saturated with applications, they do have to kind of narrow their search just a little bit. So the process is more difficult so that they don't get quite as many applicants.
And you did say that this game has been released for how long, would you say?
Let's see. So we're in July, so we're in June. Wow, it just passes by. So it's been out since January, so it's doing pretty well.
All right. And do you have any plans for the future or anything like that outside of Geo, or has Geo opened a lot of new opportunities for you guys?
Well, absolutely. I do have plans to keep creating video games. This was just the first idea that I had that I wanted to see how it would do in a marketplace. This is the first game that I've ever sold. I have made a couple smaller projects and one game that's actually on my portfolio website. That's ZeroFolio.com. It's actually got quite a lot of attention, a few hundred gameplays on YouTube, quite a few 100,000 downloads, and that's a free game, of course. So, of course, it's going to be a lot more popular than a mobile game. And it's been out actually for a couple years. It started off as a project at ASU. I just continued working on it, expanding it a little bit, and people seem to love it.
And any final thoughts? Any way we can reach out to you?
Absolutely. I try to stay on top of social media, so I'm on Facebook at ZeroFolio. I'm on Twitter at ZeroFolio. And of course, I have the website, www.zerofolio.com. Just reach out to me. I'm pretty receptive to responses.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Brandon. It's been a pleasure watching this game, All right. And this has been Ezekiel Garcia for GuffandStuff.net. You guys take care.
GuffandStuff.net